as it stands today, like you say, 600 people. How do you keep 600 people happy and
You don't. I don't think you do. I think that's the challenge, right?
you know,
I think that's possibly the key. You know, we talk about the people, but the people want to be led. They want to share a vision. And I think from the very beginning, the people that came along from Chamberlain to join Ron and Rob in this venture, they knew it was a risk as well. But they believed in them and in the vision. And I think as the company has grown, we've worked really hard to try and keep that. Keep a very hands-on feel to the business, to know the people right throughout the country, to share that vision of what we do and how we do it with as many people as possible. And I think people appreciate that. They want to be part of something more than just a company. They want to feel part of a family. And we talk about being a family company. We're probably a bit big for that these days, but that's how we still want to act and work and feel. We say it to everybody. I say it a lot. You've got to love what you do. You know, a job's a job and it does pay mortgages and bills for people. But if you don't enjoy it, most days, not every day, I get it, not every day is roses, but if you don't enjoy it, if you don't want to share part of it with other people, you shouldn't be there. You spend too much time in a work environment not to enjoy it. I mean, these two come to work really to keep an eye on me, I think, these days, and make sure I'm not bloody doing the wrong thing. They want to make sure they can, at some point, retire. I don't let them do that yet, but that's the reality, right? And that's part of the growth of the company. It's one of the reasons that I wanted to also personally be a partner of these guys. So, you know, we're celebrating our 50th year. Wonderful achievement, and there wouldn't be two other partners around Australia, I wouldn't think, that have been in partnership together for that long, and I've been with them for part of that journey. But it's also about the next 50 years for us. How do we continue to grow the business, and it's the relationships with staff and employees as well as our manufacturers. You know, we spoke about it at the beginning. Chamberlain was an Australian manufacturer. Chamberlain John Deere was a wonderful brand to represent. White in its day was a wonderful brand. Today, with the PACCAR family, with Kenworth and DAF, with Volvo Construction Equipment, Isuzu, we represent fantastic brands with wonderful relationships. We've been with Volvo now for 32 years. We've been with PACCAR for 40 years. There's not many dealerships around the world that have that longevity with their manufacturers as well, and that's part of the journey with our staff, is to continue that growth.